Okay, and more Stalker. Yeah, I was only going to do the one, but I felt like playing some more, and so, yeah, why not? I'm just going to load back that last save, and don't tell me it's crashed again. And it has. Typical. Alright, and back. Yeah, it looks like Stalker doesn't like going through its loading screen while Fraps is recording. So, I'm probably just going to start and stop in-game like this. I'm a little concerned what that's going to mean for the transitioning between areas, because there are quite a few parts of the game that need us to cross between the smaller zones in the big zone. And so I'm probably going to have to stop recording before I cross each of those thresholds. I hope they're not coming this way. So we have to stop recording before I cross each of those and then start again, because I'm going to have to suck up and learn how to use Movie Maker properly. So when we left off, we had done the first quest and rescued Nimble from over there, and now Sidorovich has sent us off on another suicide mission to pick up something from the Agroprom Research Institute, which is, generally speaking, that away. First of all, a bit of exploring. There are things to be found that will be of use to us. Over here is stuff. There's a body in here. What has he got? A bandage, some ammo, and since we're going back one more time to Sidorovich before we leave this area, I'm going to grab that that pistol. Where are we? And then also in here is a bandit jacket, sorry. Barrel, not a barrel, it's a jerry can, but we can shoot those and they'll explode like any first person shooter, I guess. Now, is that any better than what we're wearing? Probably not. The Merc suit's worth a lot more, and from memory I'm pretty sure that it is just generally better. Yeah. 10, 10, 10, 15, 10, 10, 15. Yeah. It's resoundingly better. And up here. Crouch. Now, through there is a military checkpoint. Now, every now and again, they're going to start shooting. Every now and again, an NPC in Cordon will tell us that we can bribe our way past them. They're talking absolute shit. There's no bribing, there's no talking with them. You go near them and you get perforated. So we're not going near them, at least not yet. When I've got some decent shotgun rounds, I'm actually going to try sniping them from up there. But until then, just no. Sometimes there's also an artifact. No, it's not there yet. There's a stash up there which we can come back for when the map marker, when there's a little purple map marker up there, and then we can get one of the more useful beginner artifacts. Now this is Sidorovich's Kill the Animals quest. Which is actually potentially a really tedious one because dogs go everywhere. Like that. We've got to be really careful that we don't let them lead us into the line of fire of those gentlemen over there with the high-powered rifles. No tail. Like I said, these tails are actually worth a fair bit of money, which certainly makes them worth the ammo expenditure. Shadows playing up there. I have no idea where that last puppy has gone. I don't recall killing a white one. There should still be a white one around that we have to put down. Here, pup. Here, pup. No. No, I can't see him. Oh. We might get him on the return visit. Alright, in the PDA of the deceased stalker, you found his observation after anomalies in tunnels. It turns out that he discovered the regularity of their work. Yeah, see what it says. Found PDA. Factory Bandits PDA. Yesterday one brother went to scout the deserted mill and we haven't heard from him since. We need to go there and see where he disappeared to. So that'll be the dead bandit that we just looted. Colleagues PDA. Colleagues diary. Trader sent us to spy on the military at the Agroprom Research Institute. Got there and shot everybody, bandits and military alike. Dug out some interesting stuff. I'm encoding the rest. Pardon me, gibberish text that looks like a cipher. Dead Stalkers PDA. I left a small cache at the deserted farm. It's got some food and ammo. I'm way too weak to carry it now. I'm not sure if I can make it to the camp. I'm pretty sure that refers to the safe on the farm stash that we got really early on. Dead Rookies PDA. That is a very strange anomaly here. It looks like it's moving. I'll try to calculate its movement times in part because I don't have the cash to pay the soldiers for passage. See what I mean? The game is just trolling there. There is no way we can actually pay the soldiers for passage. Personal notes, I'm not going to read them because it's tedious. Yeah, it's just tedious. Actually, what I'll do when I get to the other side of the tunnel is I'll open it up and I'll bring up the PDA, but I won't read it out. I'll just leave it open for a few minutes, or moments, so that others can read it, and then...
So, marked one, regarding Strelic. A stalker by the name of Fox is coming back from a raid. Looks like he had a rough time and needs help. He came back with some type of critters all over him. He says he won't last long. He just might know something about Strelic. You gotta go see him right now. Here are his coordinates.
Alright, so PDA. Diary. Okay, they're all marked as unread again. Well, this game is full of little bugs like that, which I understand really irritated a lot of people at the mod the game. Not so for me. Alright. So... if anyone wants to read these, I recommend just pausing the video and reading them. Alright, and back we go. Now, this is the abandoned farm just up here. There are some mutated pigs, and a bit later on, 3 friendly stalkers will take up residence in there, and generally be cannon fodder like all the other friendly NPCs in the game. Here, piggy, piggy. No loot on him. No. Oh, I see. There we go. No loot on him either. And a body. Cost you a fireball. As a shotgun, which is better than mine, but negligibly so. And I see that person over there. It's friendly, and I think he'll be carrying an assault rifle. Oh! Nice try. medkits. Alright.
Оружие
Yeah,
убрал.
he does have an assault rifle,
Ты ствол-то
but
убери.
not one that I'm interested in. When I play this game, normally I will hoard everything. I will pick everything up, and I will normally spend 2 or 3 hours just in this early part of the game, just taking everything back, and I will leave here with tens of thousands of rubles. I'm gonna do my best to avoid doing that.
Выручайте!
Add to the challenge of
Кто-нибудь!
the game this time around. Medkit, give me a medkit.
Мужик, сюда!
Alright, now I recommend just pausing and reading this, because no matter how quickly I read it, we will be interrupted by an ambush. So go and pause. Alright, so we weren't interrupted after all. Here we go. So we would have
We're done with those mutants.
Nope, nothing at all. Not one tail. Well, pays for the ammo at least. Alright, and I think he'll give us some money for helping him. Thank you. Can you tell me something interesting? Yeah, it is kind of sad after all. Just the other day, Otto died absolutely for nothing. Can you believe it? And you haven't ever heard about Otto, have you? Well, he was practically a professor. Here from the very first year, he knew the zone like the back of his hand, and then like that, out of the blue, there are some real experienced stalkers out there, but the zone still takes them. And there are others who end up going back to the big land. Which I'm assuming means, I don't know, back outside the zone maybe? Can you tell me anything else interesting? No. Trade. He's actually got a fair bit of money, so we're going to sell him those tails and that artifact. Because I will not use them. You can sell mutant body parts to a scientist later in the game, and financially it is worth holding on to them, and that again forms part of my motivation for said hoarding. It's excessive. You don't need that much money to finish the game. Spoiler alert, there is one ending that does relate to the amount of money you have when you get there. One of the many endings in this game. But it's almost impossible not to finish the game with that much money anyway. So it's not worth going to too much effort. And the game tends to give you everything you need as you go along, so you could play through this with more of a linear FPS style instead of a more sandboxy RPG, like I tend to play it as. There's a random dead body here. Secret stash in the car. Now he had a... oh. You better run. There we go. Now we've done that, let's go back, because we've got... I see that purple map marker up there. That's a stash in there, and it's heavily irradiated, so we're not going near that yet. I think there's just an army medkit and some anti-rad in there, so it's not really worth it. We usually spend the anti-rad anyway, just clearing up the radiation that you get going after it in the first place. Back through here, because we need to get through there, avoiding the soldiers, but we can't go back through the... pardon me, through that tunnel, because it's a one-way thing. a boar's hoof. Now the item descriptions of those say that they contribute to medical breakthroughs or something by selling them on to scientists. What would be really good is after you sold them to the scientists, they should produce some useful, well, I'm not going to say potion, but some useful concoction in quantities equivalent to what you sell them in animal parts after some period of time.